What's going on, guys? Justin here with AmericanMuscle.com. Do not adjust your sets. There is smoke in the air. There's nothing wrong with the camera, I promise. But we're here at SEMA. You can hear the cars burning out. You can see the tires smoke. You can hear the music. And we're going to be showing you all of the coolest cars here. Mainly Ford cars. We might sprinkle a few other hot rods in between just for good measure. But yeah, man, let's get after it. It's going to be a good show. I just have a feeling. All right, guys, let's start off with the car that you guys probably saw in the thumbnail. This is a 2024 S650 Mustang, but as you can see underneath the hood, we got the brand new ProCharger P1X system here. I would say, talking to some of the guys, at minimum, you can expect 650 wheel horsepower with this kit installed, 50 state legal, I should say 49 state system. It is badass. As you can see, we got the P1X head unit over there. They do still utilize the twin inlet design, which I like. Got some UPR catch cans under here as well. Really big intercooler. I was talking to one of the guys here, was saying, you know, temps above ambient, maybe 10 degrees. Very good cooling system here. Simple bolt-on kit, guys. I would say you're gonna be making at least 650 to maybe 750 as the kit stands. 55-pound injectors, P1X blower. They said this thing is going to be nasty. But from the new to the old, let's check out this 1970 Chevelle SS over here, LSX powered with the ProCharger, of course, underneath the hood. I like the black, I like the gold. It looks really, really sick here. Definitely a big fan there. Now, we also talked about new products. Now, ProCharger is going to offer an air-to-water setup. Basically, from what I was told, for more of a space issue, if you have like a retro build, can't stuff a big old air-to-air in there, well, you check this out. This is basically their air-to-water setup with the ProCharger here, shown on an LT setup. But my Ford guys, listen up, because this will also be available to you for the Coyote, from what I'm told. No expectations on date yet, maybe next year. But again, if you're looking for an air-to-water setup for your ProCharger, expect their intake manifold to come very soon. All right, you know we're a sucker for the classics here. Check this beaut out, 67 Mustang with that modern Gen 3 Coyote under the hood. You gotta love it. This thing's gotta be an absolute rocket, and it looks extremely nice here in the Motor Trend booth. Seeing my friends here in the Magnuson booth, stumbled across a very sexy dark horse with, of course, the brand new Roush 2650 under the hood. And check this out, guys. We know the Roush had the twin throttle bodies. They upped the game. They said, hold my beer. They're gonna throw 2 horns on that thing. And from what I understand, it absolutely screams under acceleration. We got some GTD vibes going on here, as you can see, with the flares and, of course, the GTD style wheels, fully forged. Go inside, check this out. This interior is really badass. So you got the Recaros, but redone with the Roush lettering there, because, you know, this is what they're doing. Oh, look at this. Really like this deck lid thing going on back here. Exhaust looks sick. Yeah, really well done. Again, the S650s are representing here at SEMA. First look up close of the Shelby S650. This is the first time I'm actually seeing this in person, guys. So let's explore it together, shall we? Obviously, you can see up front, we got a brand new front fascia going on with the Shelby lettering, of course, all kinds of grills, gills, and everything in between. I always like these little support rods on the canards. I think that's very cool. A lot of carbon fiber too here in the venting, as you can see up on the hood vents. In addition, down here, love these wheels. Check these out, guys. We got a 2-piece rotor, it looks like, in there with a nice forged bronze wheel. That is the Super Snake badging over there. It looks like on the ruby red paint. Loving that. Of course, the iconic Super Snake style stripe looks really good here on the S650, if I have to say. And this is in the Borla booth, so I can only imagine what's waiting for us in the back. Let's go check it out. All right, so if we come to the back of the car here, and yes, my suspicions were correct. Obviously, it wouldn't be very smart to have a car in the Borla booth without a Borla exhaust, but there it is for you guys. The brand new Shelby Super Snake S650 in the flesh. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, check it out. My first bagged S650 here at the 2024 SEMA show. As you can see, our friends from VMP are representing underneath the hood with their 3-liter VMP by Whipple supercharger. Same carbon fiber tube that we used on the Bringin' Hope Home giveaway Mustang. Really digging this front bumper effect here too. Nice little splitter down there. You can see we got the lights going. Nice matte black wrap on this Oxford white car. Really digging the graphic. I don't know what the hell that is, but it looks pretty cool. With the chrome accents as well, Vossen wheels. As you can see, the car is absolutely laid out here in their booth. And I dig like the red and white graphics along with the chrome. It just looks really sick. Plus, I can check my hair if I need to. Dig that. Come on back to the back. We'll show you the air tanks. Really cool looking setup back here in the trunk. Obviously, you got the tanks. It looks like they got a little sub peeking through back there as well. And everything's just really, really well done. So yeah, big fan of this car. I know not a lot of people dig cars on bags, but I think when they're done clean like this and when they're packing a nice little VMP supercharger in the hood, it's really hard to complain. All right, guys, check this out. A battery swap GT350. Just kidding, we're not gonna look at that. We're gonna come right over here and check out this hot rod. Terlingua Racing Team, and this is the OG Mustang here. Check this puppy out, 69. Absolutely badass car, 347 powered. This is a piece of history right here, guys. And there you go, Terlingua Racing Team. I love it. This thing is awesome. So yeah, we got the battery powered whatever over there, but I think I know what you guys want to see, and it is this. Here we are, guys. This is my dream car. Now this is a 65 replica done by Backdraft with the 427 under the hood and the Borla 8-stack injection. I absolutely love that. But these Cobra replicas have always been on my bucket list of dream cars, and at the top for that matter. And this one is done really well. This one's all blacked out. I really dig this. Now this might be a little too modern for me on the interior. I kind of like the old school, just like vinyl seats, wood steering wheel. But overall, I hope to own a Cobra replica before I die. All right, maybe some of the brightest lights on an S550 I've seen yet here. So don't let the headlights fool you. They do have the S650 vibe going on, but this is an S550. Really bright lights, both fog and the running lights there. GT500 stunt bumper. Really loving this hood showing off that Roush supercharger. I'm a big fan of that. I don't know, maybe it's a little cheesy, but I'm kind of a little cheesy. Obviously on air, really 6 wheels there. Got the R1 brakes on this thing, carbon fiber fenders, carbon fiber hood. I don't know if you can really catch the color on this thing, but it's like a purple, gold, blue. Big fan. Got the carbon quarter window covers and also the carbon one-piece deck lid back there as well. So really big fan of this thing. It's very SEMA, but hey, we're at SEMA, so it works. And the Toyo Tread Pass, absolutely gorgeous Mustang from Tucci Hot Rods. Check this thing out under the hood. It's like we got a 4-valve under there with like a 2.3 on top. I love that from VMP. Might be their 2.65 actually. Look at these fenders, how wild these things are. Absolutely insane. Now it might be a bit much for some people, but just insane workmanship. Really digging the wheels. Just a really, really sick build. I was always heavily conflicted on these GT 500 Hertz cars because on one side, you get to drive something like this where you probably typically wouldn't own or have the opportunity to drive. On the flip side, you give it to someone like me who is just gonna beat the absolute snot out of this thing and probably come back with no rubber on those tires whatsoever. So definitely a big fan though of the Hertz cars. It's kind of a cool tradition that they keep carrying on. I dig it, especially with Shelby here. You see all the venting with the S550 GT 500, and you know, obviously there's your badging as well. So beat on it like a Torental, well, say less. I know I've been showing you a lot of Fords here in this video, but I gotta give it up to my boy Boosted Lucky. This is Deshaun Lucky's wide body Hellcat, big old 3.8 Whipple in this thing. Check that out, I love it. Carbon fenders, as you can see, the Hoosiers, really clean wheels here, the Pro Comps. Look at them meats in the back, boy, I love that. Looks very, very cool. You can really get the low profile Lucky Racing graphics on the black paint. Of course, we've got the chute back there. This thing parties, I love it. Again, it's not all about the Fords, don't get me wrong. I'm a Ford fanboy, I'll admit it. But gotta give it up for this. Big old Whipple Hellcat. What do you get when you cross a Camaro, a CRX, and a Mustang? Well, apparently the Cam Ho Stang, as this thing's called. All CRX right here, Camaro up front, a little bit of a Mustang in the rear here, GM powered, lifted. It's kind of random, but you know what? I love it. That's what SEMA's all about. showing some crazy stuff. All right, had to come by and see my boy Vaughn. He brought a couple of toys here. I love this. Look at this, guys. If you can't tell by the way the sun's hitting this thing, this is a Mistachrome S650 RTR. God, I love this color. It's certainly not for the faint of heart or for the small of budget, but it looks absolutely ridiculous, especially with the bronze RTR wheels. I dig that. But they are unveiling another car here at SEMA this year, an olive green RTR. I really dig this car. I'm a big fan of the greens, especially when you do it with a bronze wheel. I think it looks really sick. We got things like the wheels. Of course, we have the unique front chin, the LED intakes here with their unique grille, upper and lower. We have the RTR hood scoop there as well. And we can't forget about, in this case, the color-matched RTR rear ducktail spoiler. Really, really big fan of the NATO Olive RTR. It's very sick. All right, guys, well, as you can see, it's getting dark out here. The sun is setting on yet another SEMA show. That's gonna wrap us up, American Muscle, from this year's 2024 SEMA show. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. As always, guys, drop us a comment. Let us know what your favorite build was. And what do you say we do it again next year? All right, in the meantime, I'm Justin. Thanks for watching. For all things Mustang and Ford, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.